There's a pretty solid chance that you are keeping yourself from experiencing happiness right in this moment. You're probably putting on a bunch of different criteria that has to be met before you can allow yourself to feel happy. Once you reach this goal, once you achieve this new thing, once you acquire a new object, then, of course, you can finally feel at peace because you've done the thing that's supposed to make you feel good. But the thing that's supposed to make you feel good inevitably doesn't really fill that void, and after some time, you're back to normal. You're back to your baseline. You see, happiness is really as much of a muscle as it is something that you get at the end of achieving something or getting something that you think you want. And if you really start cultivating and practicing it deliberately, it changes the dynamic of you as a human being vastly. The reason why is because if you can choose to be happy in this moment and in every moment, then all of a sudden you gain a superpower. Instead of feeling like you have to do things and guilting yourself, pushing yourself, forcing yourself to be successful, you get pulled towards your goals. What seemed so difficult and overwhelming in the past will all of a sudden be a walk in the park. And I really mean that, because I remember when I thought that once I had a successful business, once I had a great relationship, once I was in good shape and stopped being obese, then yeah, everything would be good, right? But even though I started seeing progress and achieving some of those goals, it didn't really change me fundamentally. You know, my day-to-day subjective experience was pretty much the same. I felt the same range of emotions even when I had what I wanted, same as I did when I didn't have it. So, if you want growth and if you want your mental health to improve, make a conscious decision to say, how can I practice being happy every single day? Can I make a conscious effort and a choice to really step into that state instead of waiting for it to wash over me? Can I take control and be proactive instead of living reactively? Only when the world claps for you and only when everybody loves you, then you can feel good. No, drop that, throw it away, somewhere never to be seen again, preferably, and instead choose, I dictate my own emotional range. I dictate how I feel, and I will choose the state that I want to live in. Do you want to live in a beautiful state where life is a precious gift that you have the blessing of experiencing every day? Or would you like to live in resistance and pain and suffering, where you keep finding things that are wrong, everything is against you, and yeah, it's just difficult to be alive, isn't it? The crazy part is you've either consciously or unconsciously chosen one already. Maybe you'd like to change your mind, and this is an opportunity right now as you're becoming aware to do so. Only you, nobody else, can really give you permission to feel what you want to feel how you want to feel. And it's so much easier than it's made out to be. It's simply sitting down right now, or standing up, whatever you want, and saying, I choose happiness. How can I feel happy in this moment? What memory can I think of? What potential future can I envision? And what other feeling is tied to this one for me? Maybe when you go running and experience runner's high, to you, that's heavily linked to happiness. And so that's an easy way to get into that state. You could do that every morning to get your day going and immediately start things off on the right track consistently over time. What do you think the difference would be between that or you waking up, grabbing your phone, scrolling social media for a while, maybe eating something really carby, sugary, saturated fats, and calling somebody that really hates you straight away to make sure that they can tell you how much of a piece of shit you are? I'd take the running, please, and I'm sure you'd feel the same if you're putting those two against each other. But sometimes it's hard to see that contrast, and maybe you're more so somewhere in the middle between those. Maybe you're doing pretty okay, but you know you could do better and you're not pushing yourself. I'm asking you to take that extra step, that extra leap to elevate things and really reach your next level. So right now, make a commitment and a decision for yourself. to really take control of your state, and to do so, take control of your routines and your habits, and of course, the thoughts that go through your mind. Never underestimate how much you are influencing yourself moment to moment through the thoughts that you're running on loops every single day. Another quick thing that you can do is write down the thoughts that are streaming through your head and then ask yourself, what's a better variation or version of this? How can I alter these thoughts to be healthier, more constructive, and more positive so that I'll feel good? Because the moment that you change your inner voice and dialogue, your self-talk, your self-esteem will shift drastically to go with it. Of course, if you changed it negatively, that would negatively impact you. If you started saying things like, I'm worthless, I can never achieve anything I want, everything's so difficult, the world is against me, everyone hates me, nobody loves me, yeah, that's gonna be really bad. You're creating a self-fulfilling prophecy. On the other hand, if you say, wow, life is effortless, having what I want is easy, I love doing everything that I do, it's so much fun to actually engage in the world and to be alive. Again, you choose, you decide which variation would you like to live with every single day. Now, if you want to improve your self-talk, your inner voice, your habit loops, really every part of your life, then I invite you to jump over to eraphael.com and book a one-on-one consultation with me. I'd love to talk to you personally, see if we're a good fit to work together, and if so, I would hold you accountable every week, really elevate your personal growth, and help you become your best self much quicker. Again, if you want to take advantage of that, eraphael.com, the link is also in the description. Finally, I just want to remind you that if anything feels difficult right now, if being happy seems like a chore or something that you can't quite reach, then just do a reset. Take some time away and release what's going on currently. Sometimes it's difficult to paint something new on a canvas that's already filled and cluttered. You need some time away. You need a change in your patterns. Solitude is really powerful too. If you have a lot of people around you that maybe aren't the best influence, go away if possible so that you can get a shift in your surroundings, which will then create a shift in your behavior. All in all, do your best to make it easy to be happy. Do your best to make your life as good as it can be, and really try to make it as effortless as it can possibly be for you.